Good afternoon, traders. It is Monday, October 31st, 2016, and the stock market is closed. Hey, happy Halloween. Last Friday, about the last thing I would have expected that we would have a good day today. I closed, rather, I called the Dow down for today. It did close down 18. Didn't close down nearly as hard as I thought it was going to go today, but it did close down. So technically I was right. But what I didn't expect is we'd have a good day. We ended up closing out positive $8,000 in what we closed out, and we're carrying positive $6,000 going into tomorrow. So that's really, really good compared to what we've been doing lately. Uh, there was kind of a milestone for the Dow today. It closed down 3 months in a row, and I was watching some commentary. Apparently, it's been a while that we've had the Dow down for 3 months in a row, but that's what they say. You know, if you've been watching these things, I've not been having spectacular markets for the last 3 months. Since we were playing on the long side, having the Dow down 3 months in a row is not good. The markets are nervous about this election, interest rates, and a lot of other uncertainty that's floating around, and that is causing some problems. I basically am out of trading until after the elections. I do think that sometime after the elections we're going to see a turnaround here and a strong market again, but this has been kind of discouraging. But today was a good day, and I have no complaints at all. We only got into 3 new positions today. 2 are positive, 1 negative, but as I say, we're carrying over $6,000 in positive open trade. So even with 3 positions, we're doing pretty good. Let me show you some of the good stuff that happened today. This first one I showed you on Friday. This is INDN, and I still didn't find out. There had to be some news here, but something came out here the last hour of the day, and we jumped into this wildly expanding bar on Friday with about 45 minutes to go, and then this morning we got out of it after about 30 minutes. So this whole time we're holding this trade, we're only in there for about an hour and a quarter total, but we did hold over the weekend, and we took out almost $7,000 out of INDN. That's just a beautiful trade, and looks like we got out pretty good here because it seemed to trail off the rest of the day. I want to show you a couple others here that were pretty interesting. This first one is DGAZ, DGAZ, which is inverse natural gas, and we're not out of, we're still holding this. We got into this, looks about the 3rd hour, and it kept going very nicely, closing near its high, and we have positive $2,000 open trade in DGAZ. Now I'll show you another one here. Let me get it up. This is a new stock for us. This is DWGTI, which is inverse crude oil. So DGAZ is inverse natural gas. This is inverse crude oil. And those of you who are customers know I put out this weekend a new portfolio. It's a very heavy on energy. I think that energy is going to be a very important sector in the coming months. and it certainly proved this today with our big trades being in DWGTI and this inverse crude oil. We bought DWGTI with about 2 hours to go on Friday, and then it pops up on the open this morning. We get out there, we're taking $4,500 out of that in profit right there in inverse crude, and then we get right back into it. And this keeps going and going and going, and look at this, it closes absolutely on its high. We got another $4,500 in open trade. So this whole move here, which is like 1 day plus a couple hours, is right now as it stands is worth almost $9,000. So that's some good stuff for energy. That's all I can say, and that's why I have the new portfolio weighted definitely for energy. And if you got my email and everything, I have kind of unweighted our emphasis of biotech. I think biotech is not going to be so hot, but the action is going to be in energy. Anyway, that's the way it went. Good day. Trader Bob's happy. I'll see you tomorrow on Tuesday.